Brachial plexus is a collection of nerves present at the root of neck to enter and supply the upper limb. Brachial plexus is found by ventral rami of C5 to T1. Now we are going to draw the brachial plexus with its branches. You can see these are the roots of C5, C6, C7, C8 and T1. Now I will explain how roots of these segments join to form trunk. The root of C5, C6 join to form the upper trunk. This is the upper trunk, and the root of C7 give the medial trunk, and roots of C8 T1 joins to form the lower trunk. Now these trunk give ventral and dorsal divisions. You can see the upper trunk give two branches, ventral and dorsal branch, and same manner middle trunk give the ventral and dorsal branch, and lower trunk give also ventral and dorsal branch. The ventral branches of or the ventral division of upper and middle trunk give lateral cord of brachial plexus. In this way, lateral cord is formed. Now, dorsal division of upper trunk, middle trunk and lower trunk joins each other and give posterior cord of brachial plexus. Dorsal branches of these three trunks form the posterior cord. Now the ventral cord of lower trunk give the medial cord of brachial plexus. This is the cord formed by only one division of only one trunk, which is lower trunk. Now discuss the branches of roots, trunks and cords of brachial plexus. C5 gives a small muscular branch and fibers to phrenic nerve. It also gives small dorsal branch. These are the branches of root of C5, and C5, C6 and C7 give fibers and form a long thoracic nerve which supplies the serratus anterior muscle. This is the long thoracic nerve. Now discuss the branches of trunks. Middle trunk and lower trunk give no branch, while the upper trunk give two branches, subclavius branch and suprascapular branch. Suprascapular nerve supplies the supraspinatus and infraspinatus. Subclavius nerve supplies to the subclavius muscle. Lateral cord give a lateral pectoral nerve which supplies the pectoralis muscles. It give a musculocutaneous nerve which supplies the anterior compartment of forearm and arm, and it also give a branch which is called lateral branch to median nerve. Median nerve is formed by fibers from lateral cord and fibers from medial cord. You can see fibers from medial cord moves toward the medial nerve when fibers from lateral cord and medial cord joins form the medial nerve. It is the major nerve of the brachial plexus. Medial nerve supplies the muscles of forearm and thinner eminence. Now a communicating nerve. Communicating nerve is a nerve originate from lateral cord, carries the fibers from C7. You can see carry the fibers from C7 to the medial cord and contributes in forming ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve mainly found by medial cord, but communicating nerve carries the fibers of C7 to the ulnar nerve. Now discuss the branches of posterior cord. Posterior cord gives four brain branches: axillary nerve, which supplies the deltoid muscle, and upper subscapular nerve supplies to the subscapularis, which is a multipentate muscle, and teres major. Lower subscapular nerve also contribute to supplying the subscapular muscle and teres minor. Radial nerve is the thickest nerve of the brachial plexus, supplies the posterior compartment of forearm and three heads of tricep brachii. Now the branches of medial cord. Medial cord give total four branches: medial cutaneous nerve of arm, latissimus dorsi branch, medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, and ulnar nerve. Medial cutaneous nerve of arm carries the sensory information from small area of arm. Latissimus dorsi supplied by latissimus dorsi nerve of medial cord, and medial cutaneous nerve of forearms carries the sensory information from large portion of forearm and ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve supplies the palmar muscle and muscles of forearm. This was the brachial plexus in detail.